right. Welcome back, everyone. Unnamed Production Company, Lost Mine of Phandelver, Session 5. This will be our last episode. I don't know. I mean, if you've gone back and watched the other four, this very well could be the last session. We don't know. But no, this is Session 5. We're nearing the end. A lot of stuff's going to happen. Definitely go back, catch up on those first four. They are all up. They are all chock full of awesome roleplay, awesome combat, great successes, great failures. It's all in there. Without further ado, you didn't come here to watch me talk. You came here to watch them play. So let's reintroduce our cast. We'll start, as always, with CJ.
I am Flifus Quintillian. I have recently honed my group together as I have tasked myself with redeeming my fellow companions. and through our trials and tribulations and all that we have achieved, I have taken it upon myself to dub us the righteous few. And with this, I will continue to do my best to lead them as we continue to search for our dwarven benefactor, and as we have succeeded in ridding this town of the red bands and have amassed a small fortune, I believe, at this point, I will continue to work on myself as I prepare to take my oath and become a true paladin.
Yes, if you have watched recent episodes, it was Flifus that named group. It is set in stone. The last episode is named The Righteous Few. Cannot be changed. Some characters have a problem. Yes, they have. They have claimed the now abandoned Red Brand hideout theirs, so they have a base of operation. Be righteous. All right, Sam.
To seek the righteous.
Hi, everybody. My name is Sam. I play Bargo Sozzo, the group's resident bard and just standard sneak thief, rogue, rakish, charming individual who can talk anyone on anything, and hoping to talk Flifus out of this dumb name. I have not heard that yet because I am still in the Red Brand hideout, mainly because I need some space. So we'll see how it goes.
It's not me, it's you.
Yeah.
All right, and our dynamic duo as always.
All right, I am Freaya, Galanodel, a wizard, and I have found myself on this adventure with our righteous few, now called, which I'm growing quite fond of. While on this adventure, I feel like I'm getting closer and closer to that magic book that I'm trying to get my hands on. And thanks to Bargo in the last episode, I got this glass staff that I'm kind of excited to play around with and see what can happen. So
yes, the group did, Freya, Erik, and Flifus, they turned in glass staff to the authorities and went back to the inn. They much needed rest of Stonehill. And I assume Bargo is going to come meet them there after his clear head.
Yeah, in the morning. If you wouldn't mind, I can. There's just like a quick little scene where it's just me and group my the goblin we saved, where I've set up in one of the, like, on the crevasse area where we were. We're on one side of the crevasse. I've set up a target. And I've set them up. I've set group up with the light crossbows because we have a whole armory of stuff in there. So I've set them up and like, okay, man, I'm just giving them pointers. Okay, man, line up the sights and keep your shoulder and put your shoulder in, or else you're gonna get knocked back again. And I'm just helping teach them how to hit a target over and over again. And it's like, so, you know, and he just does that a couple times. Like, oh, good, you're getting better. And after like a little while of that, just like, okay. So remember what I told you last night, where I said, if you're up for it, you can keep adventuring with me, and I'll give you a cut of the spoils. If you think you're up for it, you can take up the deal. If not, I've shown you how to hunt, with this crossbow, and you're free to go. What do you think, group?
He's like, he's kind of rubbing his shoulder for dealing with the impact of crossbow. Like, sounds decent. I could use new friends. I mean, the last three just had me licking.
Yeah. Not gonna lie, that's a big part of why I want to help you out. I hate bullies. So I'll watch your back, and you did help us. You gave us a lot of information. So here you go, man. I give him 19 silver pieces. Not silver pieces, 19 gold pieces in a small little bag. Here you go. This is your cut. All right.
That's very generous. Thank you.
Just took that out of my amount, so no one else has to worry about that. So I give him that. He's like, okay, cool. So group, you're with me. You don't let anyone else give you any orders, all right? And if I give you an order that you don't like, you let me know. We'll talk.
Absolutely.
Cool. All right, good. You've helped me get my head on straight today. So I think, what do you say we head back into town? I think I need to have a talk with the rest of the group.
I don't mind. I think I might stay here. I don't know if townspeople are ready to see a goblin.
You make a good point. All right, fair enough.
But I have no place myself, so.
Yeah, I'll walk back with those people we found in the cages. I'll walk them back into town, and you can stay here and watch the hideout. Sound good?
Sounds like a
Great. All right. And then I bid him adieu, and I take the people who I've just recently found out were in the cages back home.
Yes, yeah, you guys didn't venture into that room, or some townspeople at the Red Raid, so yeah, you can leave them back. They'll go there. Yeah, in the morning you walk in, Bargo. You rested a little bit there. There. Come back to the Stonehill Inn and rest of your party having breakfast.
Still paid
Hey, everybody.
for, right?
What's that?
That's still paid for, right? We don't have to pay for the food, right? We paid
No.
for all.
That's
Yeah.
still included.
And Sildar gave you a little extra for bringing Iarno Glassstaff custom.
So I walk up.
Was there a family that lost the father
Yeah.
to the Red
That was the
Bands?
family that was in the hideout. The father was fed to the Nothic.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that.
Good morrow to you.
They don't have a breadwinner anymore.
No, I mean, you
Don't
wouldn't have
worry
known
about
that because you've never encountered them. You would.
Yeah, they wouldn't. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. Thank you. Yeah, keep me straight on that. Well, I show up. Those guys can do what they want, but I go into the tavern, and I see my group. Say, hey, everybody, good morning. I have three. The 3 belt pouches that I took off of those people in the Red Brand's hideout, I now have, and you can see that they seem to be full, or at least have some weight to them. And I drop them on the table in front of each one of you, nicely, not in a mean way. And I was like, okay, guys, there's everybody's cuts. It has 5 electrum in it, 100 silver, and 78 gold. It's an even cut for everybody.
What was it again?
What was it?
It's 5 electrum pieces, 100 silver pieces, and 78 gold pieces. That's to each of you.
Yeah, the bartender does hear that clink down table. Gives each of them. Kind of hear it. Like another round.
Yeah, I could use a pick me up. Yeah.
Oh well, I can give you some of this. He points up to like the elven wines and stuff that he keeps on the top shelf. Like I just got some of these sitting around just for.
Yeah, bring a whole bottle, please.
Bring it.
He'll plop it down and just kind of
What is
Can't
it?
let my friend drink alone.
Um,
What is
None
that
for me
goal
this
with,
morning.
Mike?
yeah, that'd be
None
10.
for me.
Yeah,
I have
I give
important
him,
matters to attend to.
I'm gonna hold
I give him
on to that.
15. I give him 15 gold pieces.
Very generous.
Keep the tip, buddy. Keep us in mind. We're the good tippers, right?
Oh, well, you're the only ones.
The only ones drinking this early in the morning.
Well, yes, but also it's a mining town. Nobody tips. Nobody has money.
That's fair.
Nobody
That's
has
fair.
money. All right, my fellow members of the righteous few. I have some
Wait,
matters I must attend.
hold on a second. What's that?
He took it upon himself to name our group.
That's right. You weren't with us last night. As far as the town folks, they asked us to what they should call us. I have dubbed us the righteous few. I know this is you weren't there to confer with this, but I believe through our actions and through our deeds, we have proven each of us to be righteous in our own way, and I felt it was a fitting name for us.
You know what? Normally, yesterday this would have upset me, but I have a clearer head today. And you know what? Being part of a group called the Righteous Few will make it less obvious when I rob people. So yeah, sure, that's fine. Okay.
You bring laughter to the table, Bargo. Thank you.
And you will, as far as obviously, a rumor would have gotten around from when you guys first encountered Red Brands, that the whole demon summoning thing and all that, the way that went down. The way the town sees it, the way the Red Brands would see it, is that Flifus is party, the way he steps forward, the way he kind of inserts himself.
Yeah.
They would think that
That's what I want.
It's pretty much like a band. It's like Flifus and the Righteous Few.
Mm-hmm.
To be fair, the Righteous Few would be a dope band name. So on the note of that, Flifus, hey, I was in a real bad place yesterday, so I might have said some things that were hurtful. I'm not saying I don't think those things about you, but it's not okay for me to say that. I'm sorry that I was mean to you yesterday. I had some family history, and that Nothic brought it back up, reminded me of the pretentious, rich piece of shit that killed my brother over a joke. And it, no offense, it kind of reminded me of you, and I wasn't in a good place about that. So I took it out on you unfairly, so I'm sorry.
Bargo, truthfully, I have been too full of myself for too many years. I have sought too many of the finer things and spent less time bettering myself and bettering the people around me. And I appreciate you continuing to knock me off my pedestal and keep me from being too proud. And you need not apologize for being yourself, Bargo. I expect nothing less of you. Your comments were truthful to yourself. Whether they were hurtful at the moment or not, I have the tough skin to handle it. And I knew at that time that you were going through something that I myself have never been a part of. I've never suffered in the way that so many of y'all have, and so many around me have. I've been pampered and sheltered through too much of my life, and so I'm just glad that you were here on this journey with me.
They don't know what happened to Bargo and me, correct?
We don't know the details of it.
Okay.
That's all
They don't know
I'm
what happened inside your head, what the mouth.
Okay.
So
I just kind of spelled that out right now, so they kind of know now. But yeah.
That's what I was about to do. So after that, I set my drink down. Yesterday was a rough day for, it seems like, me and Bargo. And I wasn't quite myself well. And I apologize to the group for that. I compromised the group because I didn't think clearly. I apologize for that myself. It seemed like that creature control over my thoughts. And it was telling me things that got under my skin, and it affected my action. So for that, I'm sorry, and I will be better about it.
Yeah, I totally understand.
Erik, as I told Bargo, this is a journey that we have all grown on, even in these short number of days, a short time that we've been together, and this is the much needed awakening that I have been seeking. And again, as with Bargo, I have not experienced the pain that y'all have experienced, and y'all have inspired me. I feel like it is time for me to take my oath. So before we get into too much more conversation at this time, I will ask your leave for the morning as I go and ponder what this oath will mean for me.
I pick up my drink. Do you need me to come with you?
This is a journey I must take alone.
Fine, I'll be here.
Let the revelry ensue when I return.
The righteous few!
So I don't think anyone's used their inspiration, right?
I think I did. I'm pretty sure I did.
I believe.
If you've used your inspiration, take another one.
Yeah.
I hate that you can only have one at a time.
Yeah.
Those are rules.
This is off. We have a bunch of stuff to sell. You guys want to come with me? Try to sell items. I'm just like, you see, like my backpack is stuffed with things, and I got like a whole bunch of like weapons in my like just like sticking out in different angles. I'm really tired. This is a long walk.
Looks like one of the coconut clappers from Monty Python.
Do you need some help carrying some of that?
Let's take a walk to help carry.
Yeah, I have a whole list of things here that need to be sold.
All right, so what we will do a scene split. You guys are going to go on your way to. You have two choices. You have the Lion Shield Coster, which is like the bigger name one, the one you guys went to. That's where Flifus got his new shield. And then you have Barthen's Provisions, which is a smaller.
I want to
What
start.
was the name of the sister?
Agatha, I think. Agatha?
I'll tell you in a second. We'll sit there. So you guys are going to make your way to Lion Shield?
Yeah, I want to start selling at the bigger place. Yeah.
Okay. All right, so you guys make your way over there. We'll cut our way over to Flifus. You're going back to the shrine?
Yes.
Okay, that was Sister Gariel.
Sister Gariel.
Garae. She would see you approaching. They're Flifus. Day of the day, are we going after Banshee? Well, to talk to the Banshee?
Good morning, Sister Gariel. That quest will have to wait until at least a future time. Maybe this afternoon I should be able to begin to prepare for that journey. Sister Gariel, at this moment, on this day, I believe it is time for me to take my oath and to begin my journey as a full Paladin.
Kind of perks up at that. Didn't think that would ever happen here. Certainly I can help you.
Do you have any words for me as I seek to take these steps?
Well, I can say I've gotten the proper words. I never do this, Phandalin. But, I mean, pray that all gods, I don't know, God for everyone. I pray that they just put their blessing upon the oath that you give.
Sister Gariel, I choose to redeem myself in all manner, and I choose to take the oath of redemption. As I prepare to take this oath, I swear to uphold the tenets of peace, innocence, patience, and wisdom. And so I take my oath, I take a knee, and I begin to recite these words. In all things, I will strive for peace. As I walk this path, I will protect the purity of innocence. With the guidance of God, I will seek patience in all things. As I do your work, I will use wisdom to guide my way. And with these words, I honor the tenets for the oath of redemption.
She asks you to please kneel. She points to this little pool in front of the shrine. And as you kneel down, she grabs this wooden bowl and she dips it in the water. She speaks a small blessing over it, a language you have no idea what, and then proceeds to dump it on your head as you vow. And she tells you to rise up as rise now, Flifus. It's a paladin of redemption.
Sister Gariel, thank you for honoring me with your presence at this time. Your guidance and any words that you have for me along my way are greatly welcome. As for this banshee, I believe that we are prepared to take this journey. Do you have anything else for me about this banshee that we need? That any other additional information?
All I know is she was the last person to know where Bowgentle's spellbook was. Like I said, if you use that comb, lay to her vanity, she'll probably give you the information you need.
And where can I seek her out?
Well, I'd say Coneyberry was the last place you saw her. Coneyberry is... trying to think. She pulls out this map from behind the shrine. Look at. She goes, if it's from Phandalin, if you travel north back to the Tribord Trail, head east for about 50 miles, probably a couple days. Can't miss it. But come to Coneyberry, right on the road. Just make your way slightly into the Neverwinter Wood. Supposedly that's where her lair is.
Sister Gariel, I will speak with my companions and hopefully we can partake in this journey soon. And when I return, I will have more information for you on this. And I will be able to be successful in this goal and all things future from this point on with the guidance of our God. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good morning.
Yes, success in your journeys. And Flifus, be careful, for I feel your oath will be tested very soon.
Oh, dang.
Whoa.
Alright, so with that, we will... You guys gotta stop doing stuff that can stack up inspiration. You're only allowed to help. Alright?
So use your inspiration often. Use it every day.
I have to give it... That was a good speech, I have to say.
Real good.
That was very good. For having written it very quickly.
As this came out, I think my other one was better.
What?
But the one I had written down that I didn't get to use.
Bring that next session.
Yeah.
I have to hear it.
I'm going to be upset with it, so I may not ever pull it out again.
We'll cut back. You guys have now made your way into Lion Shield Custer, looking to sell your wares. Find a shopkeep. Not the same owner. One of the staff offers to help you out.
Hey, how's it going? We're here to sell some wares. Would you be interested in resupplying?
Always. Price is right.
Good to hear. I know you guys have all been strapped. And we just happen to have an influx of mostly weapons.
Well, I suppose with the Red Brands gone and they were our protection, we'll have to arm ourselves now.
Yeah, exactly. So,
Lay it up.
Lay it on you. I got 12 spears, 6 short swords, 4 long swords, 6 light crossbows. No, wait, no, 5 light crossbows. I'm sorry. I gave one to group. 5 light crossbows and 6 quivers with 20 bolts each.
He goes up. He's still writing down. He's like, all right. Actually, I'm trying. All right. He's like, he pulls out an abacus. He's like, all right, we'll calculate this basic prices for those. It's pretty standard stuff. So he pulls out like an abacus looking thing and starts sliding stuff around. He's like, all right. How many spears did you have?
12.
12. Okay. 12 spears, and he pulls out a book and starts flipping through it. All right. What's the next one?
6 short swords.
You tell her she should put this alphabetical. Right there. All right, next one.
5.
That'll be 4 long swords.
Oh. I'm barely listening.
I believe you said you had some crossbows too.
Yep, 5 light crossbows.
5 of them, you said?
And 5, yes. And 6 quivers to go with them.
6. Well,
So you gave group a crossbow, but you didn't give him a quiver?
I gave them 2 quivers. I had 8.
Oh, dang.
how many arrows do you expect him to fire?
40, clearly 40.
I can see him just walking into battle with like the same way you have gunslinger holsters. He's got a quiver on each of them.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yeah.
And he's just dragging them along.
They're dragging,
No.
he's dragging them along.
It's a light crossbow, and the bolts are short. I mean, they look like they're full size on him. I also
But
gave
I'm
my
just thinking
rapier.
because a goblin, I think, is only like 2 or 3 feet tall, aren't they? Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like 2.5, 3 feet tall. Yeah, they're like a toddler.
A human quiver probably is about the size of the goblin.
Crossbow bolts, right? They're a little bit
Yeah,
small.
it's a crossbow bolt.
Okay, so it's probably like a regular size quiver.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
It looks like they're full size items on him. That's why. But the light crossbow looks like a heavy crossbow on him.
I don't want to say it, but I picture you like trying to train him, and his first few times he like flies this like the recoil just sends him into the crevice.
Flies across the room.
Exactly whatever.
It's like, "Crap." Well, group did this.
So what's your offer on that?
Well, let's probably give you 1 gold each. It's a quiver. Let's be honest. We're both smart guys here. Come on.
That's what they go for. Yeah, that's fair.
But
If you're going by out of character, if you're going by the numbers in the books, I have the math.
I did too.
Go ahead.
He goes, well,
It's also a store. They're trying to make money.
Yeah, of course.
Hey, hold up. Don't figure by GameStop either.
no. I was actually thinking more. I'll give you $6 for all of it.
I'm robbing this place right now.
Hold on. Hold on, I can give you store credit.
A little extra.
See, this is what happens when Flifus isn't around.
I was thinking it was gonna be more Pawn Star style. No, he's like, all right, well, judging by what we've paid in the past, I think for inflation, it's a new town. You gotta think about buying the stuff. I could probably give you 175 gold for all of it. I mean, this is no prime steel here. I mean, come on.
175. I won't take any less than 240.
200. I gotta make money.
That's fair. 200.
All right, 200.
It's better than what I thought.
All right.
Uh,
Now, are we ending here, or did you have anything else?
oh, buddy, hold on a second. Sorry, I just had to delete it. I have a digital thing now, so I had to delete it.
That was gold, right?
Huh?
That was gold.
Yep.
200 gold.
Yeah, 200 gold. I got it written down here.
Okay.
I also got beaver pelts. Any interest in beaver pelts?
Beaver pelts.
Winter's coming. You got to stay warm.
I mean, suppose, but what stops people from going out and killing their own beaver?
Convenience. When you got 30 beaver pelts right here, you can run. I'll sell them to you 1 gold each, and you can sell them for 2 gold and make 100% profit on it.
1 gold, huh?
Yeah, these can. I show them 1. These will sell for 2 gold easy.
1 gold.
All right. Yeah.
Are these the king's beavers, or?
Hell if I know. I took them from the Red Brands.
All right, so I'm gonna assume not. So how about we call it a couple silver pieces per pelt?
You're killing me. You're killing me. All right. You give me a good. Okay, I'll give you a good deal on this, so you can give me a good deal on the next thing I got for you. So 5 silver for these, and you can sell them for whatever you want after that.
All right, so 5 silver. So you said you had 30 of
5
them?
silver each. Yeah. So that makes 15 gold.
All right. All right, let's
Okay.
see what this next one is. It's your good deal.
This next stuff is all precious gems.
All right.
Yeah. So I got an eye patch here with a jewel in it.
No, it's jewel.
Oh, I think you told me it was a garnet. No, it was something. An emerald. It's an emerald. And it's 50 GP is what you told me.
Kind of pulls out one of those eyeglasses. Like, yeah, it's definitely an emerald. 35.
So
He gives you the eyeglasses. Like, see right there? See that? That's a little bit of a chip right there.
that chip is on your little microscope thingy. You need a new one.
He kind of pulls it back and goes, "You're right." He reaches under, pulls out a different one. He's like, "No, it's still there."
Hello, Bargo.
So here, how about this? Give me a second out of game to do a quick little bit of math, and I'll do a big lump, and we could argue on instead of over each and every one of these gems, because that'll take.
That's true. Yeah, that's probably a good thing. You guys have accumulated a lot of stuff.
There's no other place that we could bring these out of character. No.
Not Barthen's Provisions is more like a general store.
Yeah, just a general store.
This is the place you're going to go to get your obscurities and stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so
The specific store. Those are the general.
So, I drive down. Okay, let's not haggle this way. I don't got all day. I'm a busy man. We saved your town from all these mercenaries, so I got lots more things to do. So here's the eye patch. Here's 5 malachite gems, 2 garnets, 5 cardins in a silk pouch. God, I can't speak. 2 peridots and 1 beautiful pearl. I will give you all of this for 400 gold pieces. That's a steal. That's a
I do
steal.
know you saved the town. Everybody knows who the righteous few are. Which means I assume you probably do have some money. Hundreds. You know what? I was going to say 350, but 50 gold in there just for the sake of being the righteous.
Deal. Shake the person's hand. Give them all the stuff.
So
400 pieces.
I feel like my calculations, that puts us up to 615 gold.
That's exactly right.
All right, well, if you want to go down to the counter down there, they can hand you a bill.
Okay. That's what I do. And I kind of, as we walk over to the counter, we get the bill of receipt. I go over to them. It's like those gems were only worth like 300.
I fist bump.
And I just shake my head.
At what point should I walk in?
That would be the point where you walk in, when they're all looking at the bill of sale.
Yeah. All right, so I'll walk in. Bargo, did you leave them any gold?
I'm sure they still have some left. We can get that later. So this bill of sale, how's that work then? Like, do I go trade it? There's no bank here, is there?
No, he gave you gold. He gave you a pouch of it. But the bill of sale is just like proof that.
Yeah, of course. Sorry. So 615 split up 4 ways. That's 150. With 15 left over.
Split the 15 between the three of you. Give me my 100. I have one more errand that I must run.
For everyone except for Flifus.
So how much?
105 for everybody except for Flifus, who gets 100. Thank you, Flifus.
Thank you, Flifus.
What's your one?
Good friends.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's
I'm sorry. It's 155.
155.
Sorry.
155. Yeah.
I was not
I would
trying
like for y'all to accompany me on an errand. I feel we have been very successful, and while I'm very happy for y'all and the wealth which y'all have been able to amass over the last few days, as part of my oath that I have just recently taken, I must part ways with some of my material things. And since I have a bountiful bag of gold and coin, that I just don't feel good carrying all this with me at this time. I believe that a higher calling has reached out to me to remove these material things from my life. So I would like for y'all, and I am joyous about this, and I'm excited. I would like for y'all to join me as I go and spread some good cheer amongst the people. So, and then I ask y'all so we did find the family that so would we find the father that was dead?
Yes.
Bargo found a body in the bottom of the well because he went down there and found the sister.
Right.
Premise. Because he went down there.
Well, we knew there was a family who the father went missing.
Yes, Bargo has kind of pieced that together. Okay,
but we don't know for certain that he's dead. We just know that he is missing from them.
Bargo knows he's dead. Bargo found him, and Bargo found the family.
Yeah. If you bring it up, I'll probably put two and two together.
But we knew the whole family was missing, right?
Yes. What you guys knew was that you guys got told that there was a guy who stood up to the Red Ring. He got taken, and then his wife and kids went.
Yeah, and I would actually probably tell you now. I was like, hey, the family that got kidnapped by the Red Brands, I found them. They were in cages. I found them, and they're back home now.
Were you able to save the whole family?
I don't think the father was with them. Didn't he? Oh, jeez. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, I didn't even put that together last night. It's probably I found they were throwing people down into that crevasse. Oh, jeez, that was probably the dad I saw down there.
So this family's in need. They have no one to care for them now. This is the family that I've chosen. I will bestow upon them the wealth that we have amassed over our journey. So please accompany me. Let us go and celebrate and rejoice together my newfound oath and bring some closure to this family that has lost so much already.
I agree, but I look very reluctant.
I am actually quite all right with this. I think this is a great idea. I'm going with him. I'm pretty happy about this turning character.
So does everybody want to go, or is anybody?
I'm going.
Yeah, I think I'll go along. All right.
My bow's over my shoulder, and I'm just kicking rocks as I go along.
So I guess there we go.
I'm passing around the bottle of wine. We haven't finished yet.
Oh yeah.
Bargo.
Just a couple of drunks going around passing money out.
This is such a joyous occasion. Please allow me to have some of that wine. So
Yeah, sure. There you go.
Take a nice swig of this wine here. All right. So, do we know where this family is? We're just going to say we did this thing?
Yeah. I mean, it would. You guys would ask around and figure it out with the family. I mean, I don't know. Did you want to how do you want to approach it? Do you want to be anonymous and just kind of leave a big bag and a note? Talk to them?
I say let's get information.
Well, my character hasn't changed overnight completely. So, obviously, I still kind of want to make a spectacle of this.
Of course.
Now, my intention with bringing y'all along is still pure. I'd want basically, witnesses to part of my process is to have witnesses. Like when you have witnesses to a marriage, you want people there to celebrate with you. And so my idea of bringing y'all along with me is to celebrate this moment as I go through these works. But at the same time, I do want the town now to know how benevolent and gracious I am. So, yes, I think we'll go and visit them specifically and bring this to them.
It sounds like he wants a monument in the city hall. In the city center, he wants a jot with the righteous few underneath it.
Previous to the oath, yes, that's where I would have been. Now I'm trying to bring it down a little bit. I kind of want the front page of the local paper. That's all I'm asking for. That's all I want.
Yeah, just for sake of time, I won't leave that out. But yeah, you do
Okay.
go and leave them. How much did you want to
I'm going to give them everything minus I'm going to keep 10 gold for myself.
minus my cut?
Yeah.
I walk away
I just
crying.
need enough to
How much is it?
and expend it. So
How much is that?
I don't know how much have we accrued over. I don't have my notes anymore, so I don't know exactly how much we've accrued. I know we got 150.
I think
plus
minus what you just got. I mean, Bargo probably has more because he keeps most of the money. But Erik and Freya would have the same amount as you.
Right, they should have the same amount minus the 5.
The 155 that he's got. Yeah.
Just what we just got was 269. I don't know how much you start with.
I start with 35. So I'm adding 25 to whatever.
How much gold do you have right now?
Me?
Erik.
Oh, yeah.
78.
78?
Plus then the
No,
155.
altogether I have 269.
269. Okay. So
That's how
what
much
was your starting amount? What was your starting amount?
Oh, it was very little. I was poor. I already erased it off my list.
It was probably 10 gold.
Yeah, I think
10,
I think it was 10.
And that's what I'm trying to leave myself as the basic starting point for most of y'all. I started with more because I was a noble.
You started with more, I think, because you were noble.
He was hoity-toity.
I was poor, so I only had 10 or so.
So we'll say that it's roughly 300 gold is what I'm going to give them.
That sounds right, yeah.
And then I'll be leaving myself with 10. So there'll be some change that's kind of lost.
You're still going to have silver, copper. We have
No. I'm giving them everything. I'm leaving myself simply with 10 gold.
Oh, then they also have 128 silver and 155 copper.
I walk away. I straight up walk away.
So this family now owns things.
I straight up walk away.
Well, Erik walks away, and after we're done, after the hour he spent talking to this family, I kind of come up to Flifus. I was like, hey, that was a really great thing. Maybe next time you don't have to tell him it was you. Just putting that out there.
I mean, here my family is hurting for money. My dad left, and he just gave this family all his wealth. They pretty much own this whole entire town. That's the whole thing I'm after.
Which means now you're bringing home that same equal amount of gold to your family.
I still got to get home, though.
Because he's going to spend it the whole way back.
That's the thing.
Brothel.
Send it by crow. Man. Send it by crow. If
There's a lot of argument here at home.
Send it by crow.
Perhaps if you use 2 swallows with a piece of bark in between.
Okay.
All right, so
Oh, damn, I forgot about these 3
I don't
gold.
have any of my notes. Freya, a moment.
Yes. All right.
Freya, I know you were fresh from the college, but we have yet to have much time to talk, and I've been meaning to ask you, what would bring you out on this journey with us on this path of adventure? You seem so hungry for knowledge. This is a weird kind of situation for you to have found yourself in.
Well, you see, I was teaching, and I received this note from one of my coworkers that left a cryptic message that is hinting towards this book that has magical notes, powers in it that I haven't learned yet, and it sounds very like I need to have that knowledge. I feel like I'm missing something in my magical let's see, I don't know the word, my magical vault, that I'd like to learn what else I might be able to add to my collection of knowledge. And
you've made mention of a book, so you're in sync of knowledge and tomes and spell books and such.
Yes, anything I can get my hands on, I want it all. I want to read it. I want to learn it all.
Fate has truly put us together on this journey for some reason. As I spoke with Sister Gariel this morning, she reminded me of a task that she had for me. There's a banshee that she spoke of that is in possession of such a book, and I've told Sister Gariel that I would attempt to retrieve this book for her and to complete this task and meet with this banshee. This seems quite possibly to be something that you may be very interested in. Would you choose to accompany me on this journey?
I think so. I mean, I don't have any other answers. I haven't seen anything else along the way. That's the hint I needed to know which direction to go in. So I'm definitely okay with doing that.
Would you be so kind as to assist me with talking these other 2 fine men to come along with us? I fear we will need their
that was my other thing.
bravery and
now one thing I don't know
cunning.
if you forgot to. They did give me the name of whose spellbook it was.
I didn't know that.
See, again, I don't have those notes, so I don't remember any of that.
I assume that's why you didn't bring it up. His name was Bo Gentle.
Bo Gentle. Okay.
Which you work in a college with other.
Mm-hmm.
Bo Gentle would have been the co-worker that left you this cryptic to find the spell.
Got it. Okay.
Okay. So then I relay that information to you.
That's why I wanted to bring it up. I assume you would have relayed that if you.
Yes.
But that would have triggered in your mind.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, I think that's the book I'm looking for. If that name is right, that's the one who left me the note. So I say let's convince our 2 other friends to come along for the journey. I know it's a few days out, so it'll take some convincing.
It'll take some time and some convincing. I agree, but fate has definitely been kind to us.
I agree. I'm very, very excited to see what this book holds.
All right, so we're going to go back to the inn. What are we doing with the rest of our day?
I kind of own the banner.
You guys could set out if you wanted to this place. Don't forget, you also got the task from Darren Edermath that wants you to find out where Geetnir the ruins in the Old Owl Well. We had tales of the prospectors were saying that there was undead. Those are the kind of the tasks you got given as you were talking to townspeople when you first got here.
Are those in the same direction?
Yes. Based on the directions that Darren gave you, Old Owl Well is probably a day south of Coinaberry, which is where the Banshees later.
So it's about halfway. It's about halfway to it.
Yeah, so you'll get to Coinaberry on the road going east for about 2 days, and then you go north a little bit, not even half a day to find Banshee Lair, and then if you go south for about a day.
Oh, I see. Okay, so we'll have to go up and go into that town. So that would be our next town to go to, then, basically.
Right, because the way movement works, they say that a party could go 24 miles in 10 hours in a day. 8 hours of sleep or long rest, and then the other 6 is breaking down, setting up camp, hunting, foraging, all that.
Right.
So yeah, so it'll probably take about 2 days to go.
Okay. So then I guess as we're walking back to the inn, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up to the two of y'all, Bargo and Erik, that I have this quest that has been given to me by Sister Gariel. And there's this banshee that she wants me to meet with. And it turns out that this banshee may have a spell book that Freya is very much interested in.
Yes. We'd love for y'all to accompany us on this journey. Don't all jump at once.
I just worry about
the bottle around.
What's that?
I said we're still passing the bottle around.
I think Erik and I have just drank the most. I'm just worried about Gundren. He's still missing, but just to check in, do we have any leads on how to find him?
You don't. The only lead you have is from knowing that King Roll took him to Cragmont. Like, they took him to King Roll after they ambushed him on the road, like day one.
Do we know where to find King Roll?
He's at Cragmont Castle.
Oh, okay.
That's where you guys...
Okay, and that all seems to be kind of in the same general area.
Cragmont Castle, you guys have not gotten a location of yet.
Oh, no, okay.
The only mention of someone who knew was Group told you that the only people he knew that knew the location of it were the bugbears that you killed.
Right. Oops.
Damn. Okay. Well, in that case, yeah, we can do your thing. That sounds great. I would love to help you out.
What? My question is, what are we getting ourselves in? What information do we need to know before going in?
Currently, I have very little information on the Banshee. The Sister Gariel has given me a
Banshee?
Banshee.
Did you not hear that earlier? Yeah. Mm-hmm. A Banshee.
I must have been drinking.
A Banshee, you say?
Banshee.
You do understand that we just fought people and bugbears, and now you're wanting to take us on a journey to go talk to a Banshee. Talk to a Banshee.
If all goes well, simply we will be talking. Sister Gariel has given me some direction on how we can approach the situation.
All the things I have heard over my time, and I've come from a very small town, but the things I've heard from a Banshee is nothing good. Nothing good comes from even encountering a Banshee.
Is that a twinkle of fear I see in your eye?
A little
right
bit.
There in the corner. In the corner of the eye. Yes, yes.
I
do sense a twinkle of fear.
I am.
Erik.
Not all of us have a god we follow, we cower behind.
Demonstrated courage and bravery and cunning, it's Bargo. But you're close second.
That's not where I expected that speech to go.
My bow and arrow, my arrow and my bow will follow you into a lot of places. A banshee is a whole nother being, all in its own. We are talking about demons almost here. This thing is, as far as I know, there's no reasoning with a banshee. I could be wrong. Like I said, I come from a very small town. The things I have heard is nothing good. I've heard nothing but bad from banshee. The things that people have come into town and told are not good. I can't believe a banshee is just sitting out there like a normal person, just waiting for us to stroll along to give us information.
That's a good point. Is it guarding something? What's it doing?
There's a book. It's a book of spells that Sister.
There's always more information.
Well, I got cut off. I didn't get to finish. I'm trying to give you the information.
Good thing you guys only bought one bottle of wine.
Though. There is only so much information that I have. What Sister Gariel has told me is she has given me a comb. Is it a comb or a brush? It's a comb. A comb. And that this comb, along with Bargo's charisma, may be just the key to unlock the secret, or to get her to talk with us. And she said, Sister Gariel recommended that we appeal to her vanity. And, you know, with Bargo being as handsome as he is, you know, I mean, there's no greater stud muffin with a comb than Bargo.
I have to ask, have you ever seen a banshee?
No, I have not. I'm still very naive in a lot of things in this world, and
I have not either. Again, I come from a small town, but I have heard stories that they're nothing great to look at. You want us to go over there and romance her? You want Bargo to just walk up and make out with her so we can get this book and walk away?
Hey,
well, hold on. I might be able to do it. So, like, we don't need to go putting that in the
book. You've had too much to drink.
And you haven't.
He's got a point. I did
it. Erik, I will tell you this, and I make this vow to you, that in every way possible, in every attempt that I make, I will try to avoid conflict from this day forward, and I will approach every meeting with this. I strive to attain peace in all things, and if it comes down to it, and it looks like things are not going to go the way we want them to, we can leave. We can.
I have to say,
we'll do our best to just run.
Although I don't share your views in gods and such, I will tell you this. You've been there for me and for this party in many situations already in our short amount of time that we've been together. I'll tell you this, and this isn't a drink talking. I will lend you my bow. I will accompany y'all, I guess, you and Freya, on this journey, because I couldn't bear knowing that I left y'all alone to handle a banshee by yourself. And I hiccup at the end of that.
So we're having our council of Elrond moment right now. You have my phone.
I feel like that's where it was going, all right?
Yeah. Freya, if you need or want this book, I'm with you. I'll help you get it. I don't mind pitting my wiles up against this supernatural creature. Also, likely, she's protecting more than just the book, so I'm down.
Right.
But I believe, do we have a map? I believe there's another thing we can do that is in a similar direction. Didn't the old man at the orchard tell us about a well that needed to be cleared of undead? Allwell Ruins? Is that in the same direction? I know the DM already said it was. I'm just asking in character.
Yes. I believe it is, and
I believe so.
it is my duty to rebuke the undead. So I will gladly partake of this.
2 birds, 1 stone, I say. Let's gear up properly, though. I am with Erik on this. I don't want to be caught with my pants down. So we just got some more money, except for Flifus. He gave it all away. So the rest of us will get prepared. Flifus, you'll have God protecting you, right?
Yes.
Great.
And he will feed me as well.
So, what we will do
I'll remember that when hunting.
is our party will gear up. We will take a quick 5-minute break before we set out on the road. All right, so like I said, it is a 2-day journey to. Which one are we going to first?
Whichever's
Well, let's just go to the town, the city.
Okay.
Yeah, good idea.
All right, so you guys will head to Cointerbury. Like I said, it'll take 2 days.
I make a stop at the manor, pick up group.
You're bringing group.
Of course I am. Hey, buddy, come
I
on.
stopped at the
We got
inn and picked
missions.
up my squire. And
Yeah, no, I will say, I think just because of what group was, he'll probably operate the same way his squires do. For at least until he gets like some dirt under his nails.
I don't know what how the squires work.
They
at all.
won't willingly go into danger.
Gotcha. Okay.
So they're not going to put themselves in harm's
harm's
way
way.
or anything.
Understood. Cool.
Just at least I know you're training him. Just until he gets some dirt under his nails.
It's cool. That still goes in line with what I was thinking, anyways. So, and before we leave, does this town sell anything magic at all, like healing potions or anything like that, or no? Cool. What I thought.
You guys got what you got already.
All right, makes sense.
So I'm now immune to disease, by the way.
So we're 2 days journey from where we're going, correct?
Yep. So some things you have to think about is how you want to handle marching orders, how you want to handle taking watch at night. You all need 8 hours for a long rest. Freya does not. Freya can meditate for like
Yeah.
I think it's
trance.
Yeah, I think it's half the time, maybe.
Yeah.
4 hours.
And she's
Yeah.
good.
Okay.
So how are we gonna march? How are we gonna do this?
We need a wagon.
Yeah, I agree. I think before we
Didn't
leave
we
town,
come in
should
with a
go-
wagon?
Yeah,
Sold
but
it.
it was what the store's name. It was the
Arthan's provisions, because that's where you guys
Yeah.
are taking the stuff to. I mean, you can
Mhm.
want to ask that.
Let's go buy the wagon.
Yeah, we didn't sell it to them, right?
No, I
We
mean,
just sold them the
Right
stuff.
there.
you have money. You could go to the stable and buy it.
I have no money.
That's not a bad idea.
That's not our fault.
Whether it's your fault or not, I still have no money.
Freya,
You know, it
sucks
was
to
a
suck,
great-
you know. I mean,
You know, charity is
I
great,
will
but you
walk.
don't need to give everything.
I kept 10.
So a carriage, I'm looking at it, a carriage is 100 gold pieces, and I'm pretty sure that could hold like 4 people. And what do we need, 1 horse or 2 horses for a carriage?
the
2, I would guess.
they're not going to be. I mean, I guess they would be like workhorses that pull plows in this kind of area that you would buy, or
Yeah, like what are they?
One-
Draft
one-
horses?
yeah, kind of not like Clydesdales. They're
The carriage that we came in on had 2 horses, though, correct?
2 oxen.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
We weren't riding them. We were just
Yeah.
riding them.
Yeah, we don't need anything to ride. I'd say we get a carriage and some kind of like beast of burden, and
Are
that's
you sure you're not going to be up for a rousing game of Dragon Chess?
that's why I want the beast of burden, so I don't have to so we don't have to walk.
And you
Besides,
got
I gotta.
a group who can drive.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was gonna say I'm gonna be teaching group how to beat Flifus at Dragon Chess.
How to cheat.
I was going to say, I'll be teaching my squire how to watch for your sleight of hand.
Oh, good luck, buddy. I just got expertise as a bard trait, so that's not happening.
An expert liar.
So if we do one horse or like 1 beast of burden, right? That's 50 GP, and with the carriage is 100, so 150 gold pieces.
What's that? Divided up 3.
That's 50 GP each, since Flifus can't carry his own weight,
Oh,
money wise.
I mean, I'm sure Flifus would gladly part with the money he has.
I will
Yeah.
give you the 10 gold I have.
Don't worry, buddy. You could just keep that.
Basically, what I'm going to do is y'all are my Uber, and I'm going to pay you to carry me along.
He's if you have a question, just call his oath in the question. He asked you.
There we go. Oh,
All right, so 50 each, realistically,
Yeah.
for all 3 of us. We get a horse and the carriage, correct?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Now that would make it. You guys could probably travel at a fast pace as opposed to a normal pace now.
That'd be a day time. About
Yeah, the horse travels 40 feet. That's his speed. 40 feet.
Yeah,
If
so
it's a regular, like, plain pulling horse.
right.
Not
So
a
you probably cover 30 miles a day. You probably get an extra 6 or so miles a day. But the thing is, with D&D, you're in a carriage, you're traveling fast, you get a penalty to your passive things you would.
I don't think we're going fast. I can't imagine we're like,
No, but I'm just saying that kind of like you're not as alert as you would be walking.
oh yeah, I agree.
You kind of got more of a sense of safety.
Who's got the highest perception?
It's a -5 penalty, passive perception.
I have no bonus to perception, so
Your passive is 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, I have 12.
I got nothing. I've got 10.
My passive perception 14.
So whatever your passive perception is, -5 is what it's going to be while you're traveling.
Okay.
The carriage.
Rough.
Oh.
Okay, so who's driving? Who's chilling? Anyone walking?
Who's got the highest perception?
Oh,
Does anyone actually have proficiency in land vehicles?
I do not.
Okay, I'm gonna. What about one of your squires? What about one of your squires?
Well, I only have Dalton. Dalton's
Would
my
that be
squire.
handling?
Dalton could drive a boat. I'd say he knows that.
Yeah.
Okay. I think he was driving the cart last time, anyways. I believe.
Yeah.
No, I think those two.
I was.
Yeah. They were sitting at the front.
All right.
Just in case what?
Okay.
So it's just like the first day is just me playing Flifus at chess, but like tutorial mode because group is right next to me and I'm showing him all the moves. I'm like, this piece can move this way. I'm like showing him little techniques.
And I'm just watching out the side of the wagon.
Yep. Got my current spell book. Looking through my notes, adding a few notes on where we're heading and what we might be able to find with the banshee, things like that.
Very cool.
And I'm doing my best to watch Bargo's hands. Make sure he's not cheating.
I don't know why you think I cheat. I'm a fine, upstanding gentleman. I've never cheated at chess in my life. If we were playing cards, that would be different. But
Bargo, I would never
will.
presume to call your honor into question. But,
That's right.
All right.
you know, for certain bards, it is honorable to cheat. So,
All right, so yeah, as you guys are traveling, you're playing your dice, your chess. I'm sorry, the back. Erik and Freya, you guys are in the back too.
Yep. Like I said, I'm just watching out the side, just daydreaming.
It's at this point. Hear it kind of at the last minute, as the rest of you, this will make you alert. You feel this javelin come through your shoulder.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
You hear it from off the side of the road. You're like, got him! And you do take 8 damage from him. Sorry. I rolled really well. And as I'm assuming Flifus will tell everyone to stop. So he does don't stop the cart. As off the side of the road, one to the left, 2 to the right, is 3 orcs come out and block the cart. And kind of look at 3 and be like, they can afford a cart. They got some money.
Okay.
What
All right.
we got attacked?
Roll for initiative. Great.
Yes, roll for initiative. Yeah, there was a javelin that just came through Eric's shoulder.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 8
They
damage.
were thrown by orcs.
Orcs.
Okay. I have an initiative of 14.
And initiative's a D20,
Ooh,
correct?
20. Look at that.
20?
Ooh.
That's
Wow.
looks like, yeah, Eric, you got
Yep.
20.
Looks like you got a 2. You got to flip it.
Now that's not with my initiative. That's 23 with initiative.
Oh, shit, now 20. Nice.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 20.
3. That's a 2
Three.
plus 1. So my initiative is 3.
So I got
Clearly, I was too focused on our dragon chest to realize what happened.
She has 15.
Wow, I'm like second last. Jesus,
Eric, you will go first. These guys are like, they're only 10 feet ahead of the cart. They all 3 of them stepped out in front. The one's already got another javelin ready to go. The other 2 are brandishing great axes. Big, humongous axes.
All right, who threw it at me? Can I tell?
The one who got another
Javelin.
javelin ready. One in the middle.
Perfect. That's what I want. All right. 12 plus 7, so that would be 20.
That'll hit.
Dirty 20. Okay. So then I roll a d8. Seven plus 3 is 10.
10. All right. So you shoot a bow, right?
Yep.
So
Longbow.
you do shoot your bow, and it goes right through his left wrist where he was grabbing the javelin. He just teases up and drops it. Kind of grabs it. Take him down. That'll bring us to
Bring it on, big boy.
Freya.
Okay.
We're gonna have time to rest still, so you can just like cast away.
Throw.
That's what I'm thinking.
This is the time to do it.
And you got, hold on, let me go back, because you did attune to the,
Yeah. Staff. Yeah. So for the staff, I have
Shield.
and mage armor. It's a defense staff, so like I can't.
staff of the mage.
Okay, I can't cast any spells with it other than those.
No, and it has 10 charges.
Mm-hmm.
It's 1 charge for mage armor, 2 charges for shield.
Okay. Yeah.
You would just cast them as the spell says and stuff. So just make sure you're keeping track of it.
That's fine.
You automatically have a +1 to your armor classes if you're holding.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. I feel like I'm gonna use my trusty chromatic orb. So let's see.
Roll.
That has dealt some serious damage in the past.
Yes, it has. So let's see if it can. Oh, 6. Okay.
6 plus your spell.
Spell casting is 4. 6.
12.
12.
12 does miss.
Ah,
You need a 13 to hit them.
12. Shoot.
Doesn't she have a point of inspiration?
That's true.
I do have a point of inspiration.
Use it.
Yep. Yep. Let's use
Alright.
it.
Reroll.
Reroll.
Okay. Oh, fingers crossed. 19
There we
Doing
go.
it.
There we go.
19. What?
plus my
I mean, it doesn't matter. You hit.
plus my
So
spell attack bonus. Is
Yeah.
that what- Okay.
Yeah,
so
you
my-
definitely hit.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So now you need.
Which one are you going for?
Let's.
Who are you
do,
attacking?
I mean, I'm gonna attack the one that you got your bow through or your arrow through. That way, since he's already damaged a little bit. Let's do.
It's right here.
Let's do acid. I kind of like the acid. So I put my spellbook down. I check out the the ruckus, and I see him throw the arrow through his arm. So I get my wand out and I cast a chromatic orb of acid at that one. And let's see.
You need 3d8.
Okay, so I roll 3 of them.
Yep.
Let's see. 2.
Yep.
4.
That's 6.
That's 6. 1. 7.
7.
All right, you can go ahead and describe how you kill this middle orc.
Ooh. Okay, so as my wand, the moon at the top of my little wand shines bright purple, ready to throw this chromatic orb of acid at that orc. So I launch it at him, and it just starts from his head and just kind of slowly melts down over his body until just his bones.
Yeah, the last thing you see is that the skeleton holding its shape for just a split second before the bones just collapse into the pile of goop that's sitting there. And the other two just wide-eyed looking at the center pile and looking back at you. And that will bring us to Bargo.
You sure you all still want to do this?
We've already committed.
Yes. Yeah. Shut up. Yes.
Okay, pull my sword, and they're 10 feet from the cart, you said?
Yeah. So you're still in the back. Obviously, you gotta jump out.
Yeah, no, I'm going to jump out, sprint to the one on the left with my sword in hand, and I will strike at him. I got a 12 plus 6, 18 that hits.
Good.
I'm also going to do a defensive flourish, which means I will expend one of my bardic inspirations to roll the inspiration, and it will be added to the damage and to my defense, to my AC. So let's see.
Wow.
Ooh, I'm adding 5 to the damage and to the defense. All right.
Wow.
Nice.
So I do damage-wise. I roll a 3 plus 6, that's 9 plus 5, so 14 damage to this guy.
Wow.
Yeah. So you kind of run up as he's like recollecting his thoughts as he looks back, and you're there. He doesn't even know how fast you got there, and you just stab him full of holes. He's gushing blood all over the place. He's down on one knee, kind of using his axe to brace himself.
Nice. And my AC now, what's that?
Still standing, but barely.
And my AC now until the start of my next round is 19.
Damn. Make sure you remember that, because I'll probably.
Wow.
That'll bring us to the orc. So this one is going to muster up enough energy to try and swing that great axe at you. And he can't do it. He just doesn't have the strength from bleeding out to even stand up. The other one, just enraged, is going to also step over to try and take a swing. He steps right in the pile, dead comrade. Springs this great axe down. And you're able to just dodge the swing. It's coming down so slow, you're like, it's slow motion. You are able to dodge both of them. Shot. Flifus. Last but not least.
All right. So slowly I jump off the back of the cart. And I stand there with my shield in hand, readied. Got my mace out. I implore you, back down. You can see you are clearly outmatched. Please, do not make me swing my mace, for when I do, it is devastating.
Well, kind of looks at you cocky, like, swing her with it.
Okay. All right, well, I'm going to go and attack the one that's still on its feet. The one that's not bleeding out. Let's see, what do I got here?
Make sure you don't hit Bargo.
All right, I got 11 plus 6. So 17. Yep.
That'll hit.
That'll hit. And I'm using Divine Smite along with my hit. So let's see, I've got 1d8 plus 4. Oh, that's not a d8. Let's use a d8. Let's actually use the d8 to do that. All right, so that's 1 plus 4, that's 5. Okay, so that's 5 for the base damage, plus the Divine Smite's 2d8. That's 7 and 5, that's 12. So I hit him for 17.
Go ahead and describe how you kill.
Nice.
As I bow my head solemnly for a moment before I prepare to take the swing, I ask the god for forgiveness. As I do that, you can see my mace begin to glow, and I charge forward, and I swing my mace straight up, right into his chin, and carry him backwards, and knock him flat. His head just kind of ruptures. Beautiful. Beautiful. So now it's back to Erik, isn't it?
Back top of the order is 1, 4 plus 5.
He's bleeding out.
Do you want to tell us where you came from before we end you?
Die in battle, the die in glory.
That's fair.
That group do it. That group do it. You need to kill. Oh, okay. That's cool.
It's like, all right, you do it.
Nat 20.
That's dope.
I mean,
In the same battle. That's great.
so that'd be 27. Just for the record. I don't know if that hits.
That definitely hits twice.
That definitely hits twice.
For a crit, what do I roll, Tyler?
Roll your damage, and then
7 plus 3 is 10. 20. If you say double it.
yeah, that's the way I do it. I mean,
Okay.
technically the rules say you just roll your damage and the
I forgot what
modifier.
we had agreed on, but yeah, I think that's what it was. I think we doubled it.
Yeah.
So that'd be-
Technically, you're just supposed to roll the damage again without the modifier. It's technically how the rule. I like that.
Okay, so it'd be 20. 7 plus 3 is 10, correct? And then doubling it would be.
You have murdered him. You can go ahead and describe it.
Oh, where is Bargo at in.
Right in front of him. He's the one who poked him through holes.
Okay, so is our wagon open?
Yeah, it's an open top. It's just like flat.
Okay,
Picture a covered wagon without the cover.
So what I do is I stand up from the bench that I was sitting at. I step up right behind the guy driving. I pull my bow and I steady my hand. I look to make sure I don't hit Bargo, and I let it fly just to where I can just see just enough of him to hit him.
Yeah.
Bargo feels the breeze as it goes past his ear.
Pretty much. And it just sinks itself into his throat. And he just falls back. So we are out of combat on that one.
But I'm very much hurt.
You are.
How much damage did you take?
I took 8.
You took 8. All right, I'm going to go
I'm
ahead and
down,
walk
down
over.
to 19. I'm not like dying, but I'm down to 19. 27.
Will he heal? Well,
Yeah,
he'll heal
on a
a certain
rest.
amount when we rest, right?
Right.
Okay. Well, I'll regain my lay on hands when we rest anyway. So I'm going to go ahead and walk over and lay on hands and heal you for all of it. You said you took 9 or 8?
Just 8.
Just 8. Okay, so that's going to leave me with 7 for the day.
I go up to the orc bodies and search them real quick.
Yep. What you are going to find is you do actually find a satchel. Feels you're kind of feeling it. It doesn't feel like coin. And you open it, and there are 8 quartzes, quartz gemstones. Those are worth 50. And the other something that stands out to you that didn't get melted in the body is a vial of red liquid. Potion.
Oh,
That's actually a pretty good roll for random treasure. So,
who ended up using their out of character? Who ended up using their vial of healing? Was it Flifus?
Freya.
Oh,
Freya
what?
used hers. Yeah.
Okay, so he just needs another one. Okay, after he laid hands on me, I nodded to him, pretty much to say thank you. I looked at him in his eyes. I appreciate the gesture very much. Keeping me alive again.
It is my honor and my privilege.
All right, so as we
All right.
get past this, and you got the wagon just rides through the guts and bones in the middle. It does come to nightfall. You guys are going to set up camp, so it takes a few hours. How do we want to handle watch night?
Let's see. How long is night?
I feel like as the
8 hours.
hunter, I'd be the one gathering and hunting and setting up fire and whatnot.
Yeah, I mean, you guys would have taken care of all that while you were setting up camp.
Yeah.
Right.
But now it's like, you guys want to sleep, dinner's over, stories are over, ales, drink. Yes.
I'll stay up and watch first. Yeah. I'll stay up and watch first. That way Freya can, all she needs is 4 hours.
Right.
Okay.
So we're gonna do 2 hours.
You could do 1 2-hour watch, and I'll do another
Yep.
2-hour watch, and then you can do 4-hour watch, Freya. If
Now-
that's okay with you.
Bargo.
Flifus can just sleep.
I mean,
I was gonna have.
Oh, if you get Flifus, no, you're right. If you have Flifus, then it's 1 hour each.
Or 2 hours each.
It's an 8 hour, a long rest.
Yeah.
No, overnight would be a long.
Oh yeah, 3 hours plus 4 is only 7. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it does pass pretty uneventfully. You guys are able to find this nice little grove that's kind of protected by these stones. But people kind of hard to see. You guys are able to pull the cart off, get everything set up. So it's a pretty uneventful night. You guys do wake up, you douse your fire, kick the ashes over, make it look like you guys weren't even there. Erik, you would know exactly how to do that. You know how to do the scene. At this point, you guys would load back up, move back on. You guys only got about a half a day before you get there. Like I said, it passes pretty uneventfully. You do pull up to the town of Phandalin, which is just... Anybody from this region knows it was sacked by barbarians years ago. And the Tribor Trail just kind of runs right through it. And you know that the lair, according to Sister Grail, is north, Banshee. And based on Darren's description, the Old Owl Well is south.
and we came in from where?
You came in from the west. Yeah. And like the lair, according to the sister, is just inside of Neverwinter, which is only a few miles north of Phandalin.
Okay. And how far is the well? Do we know?
He gauged it about 20 miles south.
Okay. So it's closer for us to go to the woods.
It's probably about like 11 or 12.
Okay. Anybody have an idea on what we should do first?
I would rather go a little bit farther and hit the well first, since it sounds like less of an ordeal.
We're going to Old Owl Well?
Yeah.
Yeah, Old Owl Well.
That farmer told us about the undead there.
You know. What do you guys think? Or do you want to just go straight to the Banshee?
Now keep in mind,
Let's go ahead and go to Old Owl Well.
it is 20 miles south, Old Owl Well.
Yeah, and it's only a few miles north to the Banshee's lair.
Right, but I'm saying it'll probably be dark by the time you get to...
Yeah, it'll be nighttime. So it'll be nice and proper while we're fighting these undead.
Undead.
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie. That is partially why I want to do it.
He's like, undead at night. This is how it is. This is the way.
Mhm.
I'm good with going to the undead first, since it seems to be a problem. The banshee is my own personal desire, so we can wait on that. Can deal with the issue first, I think.
I think that's in the best interest.
Cool.
The undead must be removed from this land. They are a scourge.
Awesome. In that case, southward.
All right, so it's pretty uneventful, and the sun's starting to set as you guys crest this low ridge, and you spy the crumbling ruins of an old watchtower standing amid the hills. It's so old that the walls are only mounds of rubble, closing a courtyard of sorts. Adjacent to a broken stump of an old tower is a colorful tent. It's been set up in the middle of the courtyard. See anybody in?
I suggest to the group that I should go check it out. About how far are we parking from it?
I mean, the courtyard's not huge. It was just a watchtower. So just picture enough to fit like maybe a few tents in it. Just not huge.
So if I get in trouble, at 30 feet is nothing for them to get to. Okay, yeah. I think that I should check it out alone, just in case.
Yeah, if you want to go do a little bit of scouting, that's probably a good idea.
Is Bargo carrying a torch? Since it's at night, he can't see in the dark.
That's why I feel like
He would have moonlight, I guess.
I can see him dim, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, the moonlight would make it dim light.
okay. Well, I mean, if Bargo wants to come with me,
Yeah, I'm very stealthy. I will go with you.
All right, so I won't make you roll stealth checks because there's not anybody in sight. What are you guys' passive perceptions?
my
14 for me.
13?
14.
12.
You guys do, as you approach, are you going to what are you going to, Tower of 10? Just kind of,
I want to investigate it first.
as you do get close to the tent, an odor kind of smacks you in the face. This odor of death. Smelled it a couple times before. You're on a battlefield, bodies. As you approach the tent, you can hear the banging on the crumbling door. And as you get a little bit closer, the door just kind of crumbles. And these humanoid figures just kind of start shambling out towards you.
Easy now. We're here to help.
All you get back is,
This must be the undead that he was talking about.
How many? Yes, yeah, I think you're 100% right. How many do we see?
a little harder for you to count. Erik, you would be able to count 12.
Oh my goodness.
Nice.
What did we just do?
How far
I'm
are they
wearing
from
brown
it?
pants. I just want to bring that up.
They're probably about 15 feet from you because you guys went up to the tent.
And how far are they from our group?
Probably come back to us.
30 feet.
Oh yeah.
30.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. If that's the case, yeah, I say we.
How about
I look over to Erik. Hey, you want to regroup and then?
Yeah, I say regroup.
We can't let them surround us as we head back over.
I want to stand on the right side. I'm picturing that we pulled up like straight with the tower from where they're coming from. I want to stand on the right side of our, just so they can't come around the carriage. I want to be on the right hand side.
Why don't I'm sorry. Why don't you, our two main range people, Erik and Freya, stand on the carriage and just light up these people. And maybe Flifus goes up straight, and I'll hit up the side. I'll go around and start hitting them from the side, and that'll avoid us getting completely overrun. What do you guys think?
I will be a wall.
Okay. Sound good?
I'm good with that.
Great.
So as they kind of start shambling towards you, they're kind of all out in the courtyard grumbling. You see a light emerge, kind of the same way you would see a door open that has light from that room, but it's coming from the tent. This figure kind of pops out, red robe, this stout little guy, kind of looks around everything. What's the meaning of this?
Who are you?
He kind of looks over to you and puts a hand up, and every single zombie stops. Goes, name is Cost. Payment cost.
My name is Erik Shadowfang.
Still haven't answered my question, Erik Shadowfang.
You also didn't answer my wife.
Cost, we were here to investigate the presence of undead. We've heard rumor that they've been causing problems in this land. Is this your doing?
Yes, but they're not causing problems. I'm investigating the area, investigating the watchtower, and there's orcs, Wyvern Tor. There's orcs in Wyvern Tor, and they've been threatening my operation. So I just made a little protection. I've been keeping them in the watchtower.
Necromancer? Are you a practicer of the unholy arts?
Oh wait, hold on, Flifus, hold on. Let's hear him out. What are you doing here, Cost?
I told
Sorry,
you
Flifus. What are you investigating?
Researching the watchtower. It's old. It's ancient. There's power here.
Okay.
What have you found?
Sorry, what?
What have you found?
Oh, nothing yet. I'm still
You've been here
deciphering.
for days, to the point where we have gotten news from another town miles from here.
Well, my research has been delayed with the impending threat of orcs.
Where are they coming from?
Well, Wyvern Tor. They're in the city of Wyvern Tor.
I would like to, since he's distracted by everybody, I would like to secretly cast Detect Thoughts and read his surface thoughts while all of our friends here are asking him all these questions, which I believe does not cause any kind of saving throw as long as I'm just reading his surface thoughts.
Okay.
Yeah. So is that okay? Can I do that?
Yeah, I know. Do you have to roll anything for it or anything?
No, as long as I don't delve deeper into his mind, yeah. I want to kind of just get a gauge of what he's thinking while he's answering these questions. Just basically do an insight check on him, hopefully with advantage or something, since I got Detect Thoughts going.
No, the surface thoughts you can just hear him just unconducted. Oh, he left it.
Okay.
How far is Wyvern Tor from?
10 miles south.
What is Wyvern Tor?
It's well, it's like a mountain crag. It's just one of the more prominent ones in this region.
Okay. Okay. So it looks like he just wants to be left alone. And just out of memory, what was it that they said the undead were doing? When we heard the reports about them?
That's what the prospector said was scaring them.
Okay. So they haven't really hurt anybody. They're just scaring people off. All right. I don't think. All right, we might be able to come to some accords here. I step up to Cost and I get up close. Nothing in no weapons or anything in my hands. Everything's holstered. Cost, my name is Bargo. You just want to be left alone here to do your research?
That's all I ask.
Your research is purely academic. You said there's some kind of power you're looking for. What's that about?
It's purely arcane. Looking for power that I want to research. I need to know who built it. Might help me delve in more into the power I seek. Built this.
Now, while I'm saying that, has he got any kind of ulterior motives in his brain while I'm asking him these questions?
He keeps using the word arcane. He doesn't really want to seem to be specific.
You
would notice. If you want to roll a history check or magic check, you would notice. Like I said, the red robe and the tattoos—they're very distinct.
Yeah, I have an idea in my head, out of character. Yeah, give me a second. So what would you say I could roll?
Arcana or history. That's what.
Yeah, they're both the same. That's a 16.
And would Freya know?
I have both of those.
Yeah, she can roll too.
What do I roll?
You can always roll for it. It's just our role-playing wise is how you're going to convey it to everyone.
Okay.
D20. Oh.
What do I ask?
She got a 19 plus, both of them's plus 6, so it'd be a 25.
Nice.
Okay. Bargo, as far as the history, you would recognize the guard. It's usual for people called the Fae. The Fae are from far east, and they usually the wizards there pattern their flesh with tattoos. Freya, you would recognize Beaver as necromantic. He's a necromancer.
Okay, so guys, as I'm looking at this at cost, it looks like those tattoos are related to necromancy. So I think he's a necromancer, and I'm a little concerned about what his motives may be. I feel like there might be ulterior motives, but
yeah, he's definitely a Thay wizard. I agree with you, Freya. We should be cautious. Sorry, don't mean to call you into question to your face, but
I completely understand. I'm here before. It'd be silly not to question you. But
what's in the tower? Can we see around and see what you're doing?
Cost, you said that you summon these zombies as a means of protection. Perhaps we could be your protection. We could help you out if you are more open and show us what it is that you're doing here.
If you want to help me out, you get rid of the orcs.
Are they trying to delve through the ruins the same as you, or are they trying to protect something from you?
The heck if I know. They're orcs. Who knows what goes on in the mind of it all? Barbarian.
Well, we got to come to some kind of decision. It's we got to take care of this issue quick, and then head over to take care of that banshee issue. Then.
Banshee?
So
Banshee, you said?
Yeah.
Yes, there's a banshee north of here that I've been charged with.
Oh no! I'm familiar with the banshee. That's where you're traveling.
Yes. What do you know of the banshee?
Can you give us information on this banshee?
Yeah.
Well, I know her name is Agatha. I know she knows. She's an ancient being. I know she knows something about this tower. Perhaps I'd kick a little something your way if you could ask her something. I dare not venture there myself. I don't risk her anger. You seem like a capable band.
If we do this for you, which I'm eerie on, mind you, if we do this for you, we're getting word that you're undead, spooking local. We need that to stop.
Well, they're merely spooking them, nothing more. I just need peace here. I can't have miners coming and possibly digging up or breaking an artifact that I haven't found.
It's got a point. We haven't heard anything about anyone getting hurt yet.
I do agree.
If we got rid of the orcs, or helped you out with these orcs, would you be at least inclined to not have them out and about so much?
Yes, well, I mean, I was trying to keep them locked in the tower, but you saw an end to that.
They saw an end to that on their own. What
We
if it had been
watched
some
the
innocent
door.
walking along here?
Yeah, we didn't even touch that door. So like,
You didn't, but zombies can do one thing: it's smell flesh, and they'll stop at nothing to get it.
that makes sense.
All the more reason for you to no
So
longer have them here.
we take care of 2 problems for you. What does that mean to you? What do we get?
Well, as senseless as it sounds, it's actually kind of more pressing for me to find out about the origins of the tower. I mean, the orcs are a problem, but so far they haven't attacked, just threatened. I may be able to pay them off. Need to know who built this tower, and Agatha is the only one. And, well, hold on. He kind of dips back into the tent real quick, and you hear him like shuffling through stuff. He comes out with a bone, looks like a femur, a little smaller, and he unscrews the top. And he goes, "I have this." He kind of slides a scroll out and hands it out for someone to grab.
Grab it.
Necromancers.
Well, I mean,
I love that Freya just went up and grabbed it. I love that. That's great.
Freya's like,
I'll take that.
What's it look like, Freya?
Go ahead and roll your
Desecration.
go ahead and roll your magic check. Check for it.
That's Arcana, right?
Arcana, yes.
Okay. 9 plus 6. My math's not good. What is that?
15.
15, that's pretty good.
There is no symbol on it. Just like those other scrolls you found, they have a symbol. Told you what they were. This one, it's a black dot, which you would know to be the darkness.
Oh, nifty spell.
interesting.
Like, take this token of good faith that you can come back with my answer, and I shall have more for you.
So you want us to ask who built the tower? That's all you want to know?
All at once. And how long does your detect thoughts last?
Oh, good question. I believe 10 minutes. Let me double check, though.
And then Freya, if you want to look up, you could just the darkness spell. You get to use it one time. So,
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay. I would say that probably would be coming to it. So as he says, that's all I want you to ask. You would hear in his head, "That's all you'll get to ask."
I mean,
It's a banshee.
I kind of figured.
Yeah.
All right. I turn to the group. Should we ask the question and come back?
I mean, yeah, he's not seeming to cause any troubles. He's the undead issue. Let's take care of this, and
We get to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and
not get hurt. Hopefully.
Apparently, Agatha is our path.
All right. Sorry I took us on this little detour, but at least we know a little bit more now. So, cool. We'll head north.
Let's go.
Cost.
Yes.
Don't get in any more trouble.
No, I won't. Everyone's preoccupied with Cragmaw Castle right now, anyway.
What?
What's up with Cragsmore Castle?
You don't know?
We're not from around here either.
Everyone in the Neverwinter region do. They say that goblins have set up camp. The Cragmaw tribe has set up camp, so that's why they're calling it Cragmaw Castle. The original name of the castle is longer. The King Groll has set up his tribe there.
Oh.
Ooh.
Do you know where
Where
this
can we
castle?
find this Quagmire? Quagmire.
Yeah.
Well,
Cragmore Castle. Where is this?
where did you all come from?
We came from
Phandelver.
Yeah, Phandelver.
Well, if you head west back towards Phandalin, you'll hit the fork in the road. Straight west, they'll take you back to the high road. South will take you back to Phandalin. You go north, a little before where you get the fork, into the Neverwinter Wood. You won't miss it. The ruins of a castle. It's hard not to see. It's not as shambled as this watchtower.
So it's the same place as the banshee?
No, it's back
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
west.
I never went to wood.
So we'll finish up here, and then we'll be on our way back towards Phandalin.
That's good.
We can
Yeah,
find-
I like it. I have a clear path.
Okay.
I'm glad I could be of assistance. I hope this sways you to my trust.
We'll be back.
I look forward to my answer. Okay, you guys gonna rest? You're gonna travel through the night?
We could. Oh
Well-
no, it's a long way, isn't it? Fuck.
Let's ask Cost if he's fine with us resting here for now.
You want to rest
Stay
with a
out of
bunch
his
of
way.
zombies?
I don't want to rest zombies. I just want to throw them.
He would have, while you guys were deciding, he would have like shoved them, like just kind of hand motions, put them back in the tower.
Well, we can get ourselves out of scent range.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all right with that.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make camp. The horses can't keep going like all night or anything like that. So you're gonna have to make camp. I'll let Koss know. I'll let Koss know. Like, hey, we're gonna be over here. Don't send any patrols this way, or else we're gonna kill your guards. You know.
I'm sure you could dispatch all of them. You need to keep them. So we have a deal. So yeah, you guys can do the night. It's a little bit restless because it's kind of unnerving just hearing the groans and the snarls. But you guys do get rest. You are able to wake up and make your way up to Coinbury and then
Coinbury.
north into the woods. And you get closer to the forest. It's still, like I said, probably 1 o'clock or something next day. But the forest kind of grows dark and still as the trail just kind of keeps winding to the trees. There's heavy vines, thick layers of moss and drape. And the air is colder, much, much colder than it was back in the village. And you round this bend and you see a screen that's made from the warped branches of all these trees. Standing close together, it's woven into this dome-like structure in the shadows. There's this low doorway that leads inside.
Who wants to take point?
I will go ahead and cast Divine Sense, which extends out for 60 feet, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah.
You get a twinge. It could just be the uneasy feeling in the area. But right now, you're not picking up any beings.
Okay. Well, it's light. We can see, so I'll take point.
Yeah, let's be real cautious and just keep our eyes open, everybody. Yeah, we're leaving the cart behind with the Squire and Droop, right?
Yeah, that'd probably be back in the village, because honestly, you probably wouldn't have been in the trees.
Gotcha. Makes sense.
As you do come in, it's kind of this home, this house of sorts. It's kind of sheltered within the dome. It's sparsely furnished. It's got like chests, shelves, table, reclined couch. All of it very old. All of it elven. And the air grows even colder here. And you feel this powerful feeling of dread just grips you. And this cold, this pale light flickers in the air and immediately takes on this form, this light of a female elf. Hair, robes, all of it kind of flowing in this wind that's coming from nowhere. She might have been beautiful once that you can surmise, but the hateful expression that twists her features now, as she kind of snarls, and foolish mortals. What do you want here? Do you not know it is death to seek me out?
Agatha, I heard tale of a beautiful spirit in these woods. Felt I needed to come and see for myself and bring you a gift.
Kind of just eyes you, she doesn't say anything.
I present a comb to you. I've heard tale of your long and lovely hair.
You see the snarl turn to a smile. And it's just this, it's a cold amusement, nothing. And she just, very well. I know you seek many things. Ask me one question, and I will give you an answer.
Okay. Everybody, one question, she says.
Can the question be a run-on sentence?
Can I know about the business?
I mean,
what do you know about this?
Hold on, yeah, right.
So our main we do like a little huddle. So like our two questions, we have two questions, right? One about where's the spell book, and the other is what's the name of the person who built the tower?
yeah.
That's the two you've been told to ask.
Yeah.
Can we? Well, I'm not gonna ask that question.
Can I get more than one question? Done.
Yeah, right.
That's
My guess, guys, is that we might be able to ask her a lot of things.
She's elf.
what you mean.
She may.
Like, what if, I don't know, like, do you think, like, she's like an undead creature, right? A banshee is like a spirit creature.
Yeah.
She might be able to, like, give us answers from, like, beyond the veil about a lot of, like, you know, anything we want. You know? Another question.
She's elfish. She may know what happened to my mother.
Temptations.
Oh, okay, I see.
I mean, I instantly thought of my dad, but I mean, we're here for the book, and I mean, I'm loyal to my friend.
Can I look around and see what I can?
Oh, that's what the guy meant.
House?
But you only get, but that's the only thing you'll get. Oh, that dick. Right.
Yeah, you could look around, but like I said, it's sparsely furnished, chest shelves. Nothing looks like it has anything. Like it was a home once, but it's old. It's all just like it's been abandoned.
There's no markings or anything on the door. No.
You can tell the furniture and stuff is elven make, but
What if we made a statement?
Diana, is it worth a risk to you?
Look, guys. I'm inclined to just say screw cost.
Oh no, yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
I mean, if I have to vote, I mean, 100%. I'm not.
Yeah. So, but each of you seems to have one question you want to ask, right?
We would like this book, Freya, to feel like it is possibly of danger or could be in some sort. And I feel like that being in the wrong hands is a lot more dangerous than some necromancer playing charades in the woods.
That makes sense. And also, I think the book is being searched for by someone in the village, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that why? Yeah. So, yeah, that's where my vote is, asking about the book.
As much as I would like to know about my father, I feel like along our journey somewhere, something has to turn up. Just as Flifus found something that he believes is tied to his family. I feel like that'll happen to me. So I don't want to sacrifice one question over something that I might not get the answer I'm looking for. If we're told that he's dead, well, this is all for nothing. I wasted a question.
So I'm going to stand in front of her and kind of lift my shield up and look at the stag on the front of it.
I'm going to shoot him with an arrow. I'm a roll.
And just kind of look her deep in the eyes, but I won't say a word.
All right, are we all in agreement?
I would say, Freya,
Okay, let's.
do you want to...
How do I ask this? So I've heard of this spell book or magical book that you know about or have. Can you tell us the location of this book?
Did you learn the name of the person who wrote the book?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Gentle?
Bogentle. It's written by Bogentle.
Yes, I am familiar with the book. Let's see. I think I traded it to a necromancer named Sernoff. The city of Erebor. That was roughly a century ago. I'm not sure of what became of it after that, honestly. But I believe, and she looks to Flifus, I believe that is all the information that Sister Gariel showed.
Well, if that's the one question that we get, then we have taken up enough of your time.
She kind of nods, and this giant gust of wind blows all of your hair back, and she just poofs. She's gone. The comb is gone, too.
What?
So feel like we missed something big.
I know.
Okay. Well, shoot. Hey, what wasn't a total loss of time, guys? We found out what's that place, that castle is?
Yeah.
Cragmaw Castle?
Yeah. If we feel like it, if we feel like getting back in cost, good. We could just ditch cost. But if we feel like it, we can go mess up some orcs for them. But I'd rather just leave. What do you guys think?
I mean, you did get the Scroll of Darkness from them as a token of good faith, so you guys can just take off of that. So.
Yeah. That's what I'm thinking.
Really after us in the night. Last thing we need is a horde of zombies overtaking Phandalin.
Yeah. I mean, I hate for him to come hunting for us because we didn't hold up our end of the bargain.
We made an agreement with him. We should at least be truthful and return.
I try to be a man of my word.
Okay,
Yep, it's only right.
if you all insist. All right.
We're gonna go back to cost.
Going back to cost.
We can get there by nightfall again, right?
Yep.
Yeah,
Back home we go.
with no information for it.
Nothing.
All right, so we'll cut straight to it. You guys have arrived. He hears the wagon roll up, and he comes outside to us. That was faster than I expected, and you're not dead, so
Goes faster than we expected.
Yeah, the Banshee Agatha was only nice enough to give us one answer.
She wasn't very informative either.
well, yeah. I mean, everybody who studied her knows the lore. She only answers one question.
Well, you didn't tell us that.
Oh, you didn't share that at all.
Questions.
Well,
we didn't ask your question first.
You never asked. I feel like it would be sensible for most people to go off dealing with a banshee to ask how you deal with a banshee.
I mean, that works the other way too. It'd be sensible for you sending someone to go deal with a banshee to tell us how to deal with a banshee.
He kind of gives you a sideways look and said, "Who says I was sensible?"
I'm not sure.
Fair. Okay. Fair.
But anyway, what did you tell me? Who built the tower? Let me know.
Bottom line, cost is we asked a different question.
I thought we had a deal.
We were going to ask your question second.
Yes, but you didn't share the information with us, so we didn't understand how this all went down.
But did she not relay to you that she would answer only one question?
She did, and our question was more important to us.
What's Bargo's deception? Lie to this fool.
Good. Do you want me to lie? I'll lie.
Lie to this fool. If we gotta shoot him dead right now, let's shoot him dead. I'm cool. So is Flifus. He's alright too. He's a necromancer. He wants to kill it.
I was about to lie. I was like, look, I'm tired. I've been writing for like 3 days. I'm not going to lie. She told us straight up. We had a bigger question in mind. We didn't ask your question. I mean, I'm sorry. That's just the bottom line. You didn't, you know.
Well, I suppose you can return my scroll then. Freya's like, no, mate.
Freya, you willing to give? I'm giving her a look like it's like we don't have to.
Yeah, man.
What is the scroll again? Can you explain the scroll?
Yeah, the scroll.
You said scroll of darkness, right?
Yeah, so you can cast the darkness spell.
Yeah, which means one time you can cast, or you can copy it into your spell book because you're a wizard, right? And this darkness spell allows you to cast a over an area of 20-foot radius, I believe.
15 foot.
15?
15-foot radius of darkness. Radius sphere of darkness.
But once you write it in your spell book, then the scroll's destroyed, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Same as using it. Yeah.
Yeah, but then you would know it in your spell book and you can use it. But yeah, it's basically like a perfect sphere of darkness that you can create.
Okay.
Cost. Let us make this up to you. Would it help you if we went and had a talk with these orcs that have been bothering you?
Yeah. What about that?
At this moment, I don't know if I can trust her. And I'm just, at this point, I kind of want my, I kind of need my scroll back. He does another one of these things where he puts his hand over his mouth. And, Freya, if you want to roll wisdom saving throw.
I was like, can I spot this? I'm an enchantment guy. I know. Can I spot this happening?
I mean, you could see him put his hand over his mouth. Not normal. Just like for a conversation between two people to cover your mouth.
Oh. 50.
Okay, so I got a 15.
15?
Yeah.
So you feel it in your head. You feel this lightness, kind of, and you feel like you want to. You feel like he's okay. Like you guys have been best buds forever. You want to give him the scroll back. It's his scroll, but you're able to kind of pull that feeling back and fight it. And now you would know that you just tried to charm person.
Okay.
I go ahead and relay that to the group.
Yep. So I'm gonna keep the scroll. I feel like he's a little. There's something else going on here that I don't trust. I don't like.
Did he just try something on Freya?
He did. He casted Charmed Person on me. So I feel like he's hiding something that we need to get to the bottom of. I don't want to leave this place like this.
I feel like Flifus and I, in like perfect unison, draw our weapons when she relays that information.
Yeah, I instantly bring my shield up.
All right, so Flifus, you have drawn your shield. Bargo, you've drawn your
I've drawn my shield.
Whatever you do for shield.
Cost, that wasn't very nice.
Listen, I just wanted to scroll back. Is that so much to ask? I'm not looking for confrontation. I just want to do my work. I will give you whatever is in my chest, and you can leave. Leave the scroll. You can have everything else.
Why do you in particular need a scroll of darkness?
That's what I'm wondering. Why do you scroll so bad?
Listen, it's not. You wandered upon a camp of 12 zombies. How does that look?
Shady.
Not great.
If I cast darkness, one can see the zombies.
Yeah, but that's a one-time thing.
Oh, not in my capabilities, sir.
All right, you're putting us in a.
What are you hiding? What is it that you need to hide? If you're just simply doing research, why can't you do research with us here? Why can we not help you to research this tower to find what you're looking for so that you can be on your way?
Necromancy is dangerous magic. I'm not looking to have anybody on my conscience if they were to die.
Rolls well.
I want to try to get like a gauge on this guy. Can I like roll insight on him? Like,
I don't know if it's my turn or whenever it's my turn. I have suggestion that would
take all the same spells.
yeah, because I have to detect thoughts too.
You guys could have stacked your detect thoughts to get.
Literally pick the exact same level 2 spells. It's insane.
My persuasion's pretty high. Can I just persuade him to give us a tour of the tower?
Well, I think she's going to try to suggest it. So
There is no tower to tour. It's a ruin.
Oh, well, the ruins.
It's like the first floor is pretty much all that's left. Which is where he's keeping the zombies.
So what is he looking?
Yes, true.
Okay. Is it okay if I cast suggestion? Okay. It has to be limited to a sentence or two. So I'm a little. I'm trying to find the right things to ask or to tell him to do.
Sure, because last time you only had one question. You guys screwed.
Okay, so I'll cast suggestion, and I'm going to suggest that he provides more detail on his reason for wanting to know about this tower, or what, like, give us a little more details about it.
Does he have to roll anything to counter?
He just has to be within 30 feet. Oh, no.
Okay.
He must make a wisdom saving throw. So yes.
What's your DC for spell casting?
14.
You rolled a 16.
God.
Dang!
So he's like, he kind of feels it and he goes, I'm not as susceptible to this as you are. It's not going to work.
I mean, she wasn't susceptible to it either. She passed, she beat your spell too.
I got far deeper into her mind than she did it.
I don't like
I'm
this
going
guy
to
anymore.
This arrow is about to be
I'm going to
deeper
stand
in
up
your
and
mind
do
than you
intimidating.
were ever in her.
Back to my offer.
Um,
Everything in the chest. Leave the scroll. You can be on your way.
I'm going to roll intimidation here. 14 plus 5, so 19. I'm standing from, I step between him and everybody else. And I tell him, what you are doing is unholy. Your power is unholy, and I cannot abide it any longer. Your presence is not welcome here. Either you be forthcoming and tell us what's going on, what you're doing, what you're looking for, and tell us the truth about everything, or you must leave this place now.
Listen, we're on opposite sides. I can see that. Paladin.
You're making us on opposite sides, regardless of what his religion is.
He's a paladin. We're born on opposite sides. But
Even the opposite sides can find common ground.
be that as it may, you have your religious order. I have mine. I am here simply seeking out the knowledge to further my order. The same as if you found a relic of your god in some abandoned town, you would set up camp, you would search, get answers.
But I would do so without driving the common folk away, without intimidating anybody else.
And risk the tampering of the artifact?
If it be. But that is my order, that is my religion. I
And
shall
this
not
is
put
mine.
anybody else before my own.
This is mine. Though they be different religions, the passion is still the same. The conviction is still
Be
real.
that as it may, you are a long way from home. So leave now. Pack up your things. Send back your zombies and leave. You are no longer welcome here.
I have found enough information. Suppose for now, I can
You can continue your research, just no zombies.
I can attempt to approach the banshee
No.
on my own and get the answers I need. Maybe I shall leave this place for a little bit. Venture up to Agatha's lair. I'm not saying I won't come back. But I can at least respect doing it different. And he kind of snaps his finger, and all of the zombies just turn to dust.
Neat trick.
You could learn it too if you had picked the right path.
Let me not hear of your presence again. If you are here, be unbeknownst to everybody else. We will be on our way.
If I'm here unbeknownst to everyone else, you won't know.
Let's keep it that way.
And with that, he kind of ventures into his tent. And all you see is the tent kind of suction itself into like this pocket dimension and everything's gone. Just kind of picture one of those tents from Harry Potter. It's bigger on the inside. It's got little tricks and stuff to it.
I just want it to be known we still have the scroll.
Yeah.
You do.
That was
But
the
you
point.
also, you left everything else in his chest. Who knows? He might have had another one.
Yeah, I could have.
I mean, I didn't know what he had. I felt like he was setting us up, though. He was shady.
Yeah.
Alright, so at this point, you guys know where Cragmaw Castle roughly is. The last place that Gundren was reported to be taken. So you guys will set up camp, probably back at Coinbury. that's on the trail. As you
Well,
guys,
do we want to go deal with these orcs, or go, investigate that, or do we want to go straight to Quagmire or whatever?
What we'll do is we'll set up camp in Coinable. We'll let you guys talk about it over some roasted pig over the fire, and we'll fade out session. I do want to thank you guys especially, because every session is getting better and better. The role play, the camaraderie, everything's coming together in this group beautifully. I want to thank everybody for watching, continuing to watch. It just makes it fun to have, at least knowing somebody's watching these, just to put them all out there. So make sure that you do go watch the first 4 episodes. Not watch this episode. And we will have the epic conclusion of our Lost Mine of Phandelver campaign next session. No matter how long it takes, it will happen. Because it's too intense to split up. So make sure you tune in for next time. We will see you all then.
All right.